Hello there, it is Marcothon day, golly, what is today? It is Marcothon. Oh, yesterday I said it was day 19. Yesterday I was wrong, yesterday was day 18. Today is day 19. I went 4 miles. I was gonna go 3.1, but this thing is happening where I hit my mileage and I wanna keep running. I don't know who I am. That's never happened to me before. Today, you'll hear me sniffling because it's cold, but I'm not sick. Today, when I left the house, it was 29 degrees. 28 actually, maybe. Now that I'm done with my run, it's 34 degrees. I do this thing I wish I could show you, but I wrap my cell phone in a mitten and I stick it in my shirt close to my body to keep it warm, because if I don't, the cold will zap the battery and I won't be able to listen to a podcast. And then when I take out the phone, I try to keep it as wrapped in the mitten as possible. So that's what's going on. Okay, in the last mile and a half, so I'm dressed basically like a big green Cheeto. I have multiple layers on. I have my thickest pair of Lululemon running tights. I have a pair of Lululemon sweatpants that I typically only wear to bed on top. So, it's that feeling of being really thick and ooh, that looks not great. And then I also am layered. I have a Lululemon Swiftly and a black racing jacket. Lululemon, I love them. They should sponsor me. And then this green puffy vest. And then the cell phone and a mitten. I did not wear gloves today. Thankfully, I warmed up enough. But as I was running in that last mile and a half, there's this guy and this girl. The girl is in just a long sleeve shirt and shorts just under her butt and socks that were kind of long. Mind blown. I don't know how people do that, because, oh my God, I was cold just looking at her, and she was probably really hot just looking at me. But they passed me 3 different times. We were doing kind of something similar. I just kind of run up and down around the neighborhood sometimes when I don't want to go too far from the house. Okay, so me not knowing who I am, my body feels really good, and I feel kind of guilty about that. I'll tell you why in a minute. But so I was just trying to go slow. I just kept running because I just felt good, but the goal was only 3.1. And I did my 4 miles in 38 minutes, 44 seconds, and it's a speed of 6.2. When I saw those shorted up runners, they were going so fast, I kind of sped up. I don't know why. I just felt like I was being a slacker and I needed to speed it up. So that last mile ran it in a 9:14 pace. Whew. I think it was probably the fastest I've run. It didn't feel fast. It didn't feel hard, we'll put it that way. So I'm snotting all over myself. These clothes will have to go into the washer when I get back. I'm part of a bigger Facebook group. It's the Global Marcothon 2020, the official Facebook group for Marcothon. I'm in 2. There's the Greensboro one, and then there's the global one. And one person just told us on the Greensboro page that she's out. And then I'm seeing a lot of posts of people in the global one saying that they're out. And I'm like, yo, you're more than halfway. It's funny, Marcothon is one of those things where I don't start it unless I know I can finish it. However, that does not mean, the first year I did it in 2016, and then last year in 2019, when I did it, there were days about this time, so about the 19-day mark, where I seriously considered dropping out. Seriously considered it. And last year it was because I was really sick. And so the difference between this year and last year is my mindset is better this year than last year, but I'm physically much healthier. And then the difference between me and the first year that I did it, the first year when I did it in 2016, in December of 2016, mindset, that's the only difference. You know, I was in decent shape physically. I probably could have done something similar to what I'm doing now, but it was a mindset thing. Like my mindset is just stronger now. And also I think the experience of having two behind me, it's different. So that's where I am. Hit me up. Bye.